No, I haven't heard the Tyler album. He just don't make music that I particularly care for, so I never really listened to it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. That show that he got on Comedy Central at night, that shit just absolutely turns me off from anything that guy could be involved in. That's 2 tools? I thought that was only 1 tool. What's up, Marsha? Every single day, around the 1 hour mark, we get cut off. Every single day, around the 1 hour mark, we get cut off. Just saying. That show that they got on Comedy Central, that shit is 100% not for me. That shit is 100% not for me. Somebody said eating a boogers. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, talk about on that show. Yeah, nah. I don't watch that show. I don't watch the show. I don't watch that show. I don't watch that show with them 2 white guys. Tim and Eric. I don't watch that. That shit turn on. Come on, I turn the TV straight. I turn the TV off. Or I turn that shit straight to Sports Center. That shit ain't for me. DJ Khaled doesn't. He hangs out with his son. That's what DJ Khaled does. He doesn't do anything else. Neither one of those shows are on Comedy Central. Yeah, that Loiter Squad. I just can't get with it. It's just stupid. Yeah, Tim is actually a good actor. That's a fact. I don't know. I don't know if trolls are still attacking me. I can't watch that Eric Andre show either. I can't watch none. I can't watch shit that don't make sense. That shit does not make sense. And I like crazy comedy. I like foolish comedy. So that's not it. It's just that them shows, they just don't make sense to me. I think them shits are stupid. I think them shows are stupid. That's it. Just don't make sense to me. Shit, I wish I could show y'all my board. I've been I'm actually constructing the first scene of the first episode that I want to shoot of something. And I'm just getting my shots and everything like that straight. Gotta have vision, yo. You gotta have vision. You gotta know what you're trying to do. You gotta know what you want. You have to be, gotta have vision. I don't know, like whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, whatever it is that you're trying to turn into, even if it's just a hobby, you have to be able to see the project. You have to be able to see the project. If you can't see the project, you can't do the project. It's not going to be cohesive. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to look like whatever the project might be. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something weird nobody has ever really asked me. All right? How do I decide which videos go into the snitching? Nobody's ever asked me that before. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to show you something real quick. All right. Let's start with this video right here, right? This video is called Fubanger Told Us Why Shotty Didn't Bail Him Out. No one questioned why that wasn't part of the snitch. I mean, I know why it's not part of the snitching, but nobody questioned why it wasn't part of the snitching. Nobody questioned it. Nobody thought about it one way or the other, most likely. Nobody realized that, nobody asked me, yo, why isn't that part of the snitching? Show another video real quick. I guess that's the best example. I think this one was before the snitching series started. Yeah, we will. There will be a new series of videos. I gotta wait for something to happen first, though. The rest of these aren't as obvious as that one that I showed you, especially as the first one that I showed you. It's not as obvious. But there's an actual criteria to whether I make something part of the snitching series. There's an actual criteria because I already see what I want to have. You feel me? Also, a lot of this information that people give me, I have for weeks, months. I have information that I have for almost a year now that I haven't even released anything on. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that it's something that happened. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, I don't know if it happened or not. It's because I know it happened. You understand what I'm saying? But I haven't released anything on it. I already know about the whole role about Nuke robbing somebody. Yes, I know about some other shit that happened with Nuke and Melly. I know about some other shit that happened with this person and that person, that person and that person. But you ain't see me make videos about it. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have a vision. Like whatever, I don't know what y'all guys do for your leisure, right? All right, enjoy your day, Marsha. I don't know what you do for your leisure. I have no idea what you do for your leisure. But when you're working, sometimes don't you think about the thing that you do for your leisure? That's you envisioning, that's you preparing. You understand what I'm saying? We should think it should be like that also for shit that we don't do for our leisure. It should be like that for shit that we want to be successful at and that we want to turn into a career. That's what it should also be like that for. You should just be sitting around at times envisioning your future. You understand what I'm saying? We need to spend more time positively envisioning our future, envisioning the next steps that we're going to make, mentally preparing ourselves for success and mentally preparing ourselves for failure. That's what we need to be doing. That's why I keep trying to explain to people. When you got individuals around you that everything is negative, everything is negative, everything is negative, everything is negative, then you're not going to be able to be able to be the best you could be. You understand what I'm saying? Because that negativity is going to seep over to you. I keep having people say, why do I only read the negative comments? What makes you think I don't read all of the comments? What makes you think I don't read all of the comments? Why do I address so many negative comments? Because I don't even want negative comments in the room. I don't want you negative people around. Not because I'm trying to hurt you in any way, but because I don't want that negativity to bleed over into other people's lives. So when somebody say something that I know that I'm about to kick their ass because we don't got time for you, I give you the opportunity to not get kicked. So I address you. How would people feel if every time I thought somebody deserved to get kicked, I just didn't say nothing? I just kick them. Bang, 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 bang. You know how people will feel? They'd be like, yo, this nigga Jack Force just kicked me out the room for nothing. Nah, we're going to address you because I might be confused with what you're saying. You might be saying one thing, and I'm thinking you're saying something else. But I want to get the negativity out of here. We're going to win. We are all going to win. We are all going to be successful. There's no reason why every single person can't win. There's no reason. Most of the time, we don't win. It's our own doing. Most of the time, we don't win. It's because we're in our own way. So we need to figure out how to not get in our own way, one. And two, we need to figure out how to be in the company of others who their success isn't going to necessarily help us, but their success isn't going to be trying to knock us down. Because you have to understand, a lot of people, in order to be able to get to that next rung, or they trying to kick niggas off the ladder. They're not trying to improve their own quality. They're not trying to work on their skills, on their skill set. They're not trying to cultivate relationships with people. Nobody wants any of those people to win. Why would you say that, Think Mega? I don't want murderers to win. I don't want cannibals to win. Like, why would you say that? Obviously, when I say I want everyone to win, you're not winning if you're doing any of those things. But you understand what's happening? He wants me to kick him. He's been trying to get kicked all day. You get it? No. He's been trying to get kicked all day. Watch him. Watch him, because I'm gonna have to kick him sooner or later. But watch him. He's been trying to get kicked all day. Pay attention to him. I didn't kick him for that one specific purpose that I know he's trying to get kicked. Watch. Listen to him. You think somebody that's doing any of those things is winning? I say anybody that's out here murdering innocent people is not winning. So why would I say when I'm saying I want everyone to win? Obviously, I'm not talking about them. Yeah, I'm done. I'm tired of him. He's done. There you go. Right now we just talking regular shit right now. There you go, Nova. So you don't want to be here, Nova. That's cool. Shout out to you. You think that the people who were trolling me before stopped trolling me? They haven't stopped trolling me. They come in here with names like TV, names like network. They're in here all the time. They haven't stopped trolling me. They're trying to make it look like I kick people for no reason. They're trying to make it look like I do stuff for no reason. They're trying to make it look like like I can't handle criticism. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to hold up the conversation all the time. They haven't gone anywhere. They're still here. These people hate me. They don't even got a reason. I have a major media conglomerate that want to have a meeting with me. You know how upset these people are? You know how hurt to the core they are? You know how much even more hurt to the core they're going to be when they finally get over their own bullshit and realize they were wrong for thinking negative about me? You know how it is when somebody wastes a year of their life and they were wrong, and then they come to the understanding that they were wrong, not nobody needing to tell them anything. Somebody wasting a year of their life, 2 years of their life, 3 years of their life, because somebody down the road lied to them and they believed it. I started talking positively. So what did he do? He immediately tried to make it so that I couldn't speak positively. Get it? I want everybody to win. Period. If somebody is out there doing effery, they're not winning. They're not winning until they stop doing the effery. If you got somebody out there that he robs banks for winning, he's not really winning. How's he good with God? Nobody that's not good with the Most High is winning. So when he says, oh, but if somebody's a rapist or a pedophile or whatever, I don't want them to win. Nigga, they not winning. They got mental disorders. How could somebody with a mental disorder not in with the Most High, don't have any type of higher governing body over them to keep them in line, be winning? A while ago, I was having a conversation about two-dimensional thinking, three-dimensional thinking, four-dimensional thinking. Now, I could explain three-dimensional thinking and four-dimensional thinking to a person, but for them to be able to apply it is just totally different. It's different. You understand what I'm saying? One-dimensional thinking and two-dimensional thinking, that's simple. We all do that to a degree. That's basically getting from point A to point B, period. It's the logistics of the matter. Many people think one-dimensional thinking and two-dimensional thinking. That's just a fact. Three-dimensional thinking is how the outside world affects us. There's a whole explanation to that. I'm not going into it. Four-dimensional thinking is how we affect the world around us. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of people, even if you have this discussion with them, they're still not going to be able to think past one and two-dimensional thinking. They're not going to be able to understand how the world outside affects them. And even more people don't even understand how they affect the world around them. They think they do, but they don't. We need to start thinking on a higher level. We need to stop thinking just two-dimensionally. We need to stop just thinking point A to point B. You cannot be winning if you are not good with the Most High. You cannot be winning. The rest of the world might think you're winning. You're not winning. So then that goes into the understanding of what do an individual think winning is. What I might think is winning, you might not think is winning. So when I say I want everyone to win, that's basically saying I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to stop doing fuckery. I want people to live together harmoniously. I want us to be able to come together and have conversations without it being dispersed and because of arguments and incongruentness. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? Thank you. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. We're not calling women bitches. Homeboy had been trying to kick since we started. That's why I pointed him out earlier. Yeah, shout out to Star. Yeah, I was on the Star's platform. Shout out to Star. Could we hit those likes up? I'm sorry to hear that Lauryn Hill no-show 2 concerts. But if you're also taking into consideration the stuff that was happening with Tekashi when they were booking concerts that he didn't even know about and wasn't getting paid for, sometimes you can't blame the artist. Would you be showing up to concerts if you're showing if the people are booking people, making other people pay for you being there but not giving you no money? Would you be showing up? I don't know the Lauryn Hill situation. I'm just saying. Internal peace is priceless. That's another reason why I kick people that just say too much shit that I don't give a fuck to read. That's why sometimes people get kicked and they be like, yeah, but I wasn't saying. No, you was being annoying. So you was being annoying. So I kicked you. Some people can't. You want to know something that's a mental illness? Trying to find fault with everything. That's a mental illness. If you see an individual that they're just trying to always find fault with something, they're always trying to point out how something is wrong, how something isn't 100% correct, that's a mental illness. Don't let them fool you. Don't let nobody else fool you. That is a mental illness. Some people deal with mental illnesses. Why do you think the internet is the way that it is? Nowadays, in order for people to deal with their mental illnesses, they come on the internet and they troll. It's cathartic to them. So when I see the people coming in here and I could tell when they're trolling, even before they go hard, I'll point them out. Yeah, they come here to disrupt Morning Coffee. You already know. I point them out. I point them out because I know I'm going to kick them sooner or later. So I point them out. And then I kick them. Make them come back with another account. How about that? But pay attention to that. People that they just find fault with everything. These people are dealing with a mental illness. They might need help. I'm not trying to say, they might need help. They might need assistance. They're struggling. Anybody that's always finding fault with something or always looking for fault in something, that's a better way to put it. Anybody that's always trying to look how everything isn't 100% right. Everything has to be 100% right. You know how often something is. First of all, only the Most High is 100% correct. I'm not even trying to bring God into it. But nothing is 100%. Zero things are 100%. Who's your mom's? What the hell are you talking about? Crime Lord said don't talk about his mother. What are you talking about? We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Who said something about your mother? Oh, yeah, well, I didn't say I was kicking anybody. I want to know what he was talking about. Some of us are walking out. There are a ton of people walking out here with mental illnesses and do not know that they got mental illnesses. It's a fact. I'm telling you right now. I used to work in that field. There are a ton of people out here right now with mental illnesses and do not know that they have mental illnesses. That's probably another reason why I don't want to put up with the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm be reading your comments, and a lot of times I'm reading comments and I'll be like, this guy got a mental illness. And you could tell the people that love their mental illnesses, and you could tell the people that, they not in love with their mental illnesses. They wish they can do better. You could tell. Look at their comments. You could tell. At least I could tell for the most part. If I see somebody and it looks like they're in love with their mental illness and they want to try to push their mental illnesses on others, I want to kick them. Tons of why do you think I ask people exactly what they're talking about a lot of the times? You feel me? And then you can't say I don't got patience. Anybody saying that I don't got patience is a damn lie. That's a fact. Look, you got to understand, like, this is just, I got to get ready to go anyway, y'all. It's about time. But you got to understand, look, there's a lot of people out here struggling with mental illness, right? They don't see it as a mental illness. They see it as that's just the way life is. Because a lot of people, they can't see themselves being better than what they are. A lot of these people can't see people being better than what they are. We are all better than what we are. You understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? We are all better than what we are currently. The thing that we are right now, currently, we are better than that. We have inhibitors. Perfect example. You want to know one of the main reasons why boxers got to practice punching? Not just so they could practice punching the right way, right? I'm going to have to kick you, Tech, if you keep talking like that. I'm just letting you know right now. Real. Oh, all right. So just so we could, not just muscle memory, but we have to, not just muscle memory. So I'm saying muscle memory, yes, but not just muscle memory. Our brain has inhibitors, right? Our brain literally has inhibitors that prevents us from using 100% of our strength. Why do you think they have that when they say that, part of my language, but when they say retarded strength? When people talk about people that got retarded strength, you understand what I'm saying? Part of my language, but this is a term that's used. Our brain has inhibitors to prevent us from using 100% of our strength and our power to stop us from hurting ourselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Our brain has inhibitors. So not just with, I'm just using strength as a example, but we can all just be better than what we are. It's just that due to our I don't know, we have, every family has generational curses. Every family has generational curses. And just the stuff that we learn like through life, sometimes that inhibits us. Sometimes that inhibits us from being our best selves. We can all be better. Everybody can win. What up, Kenyatta? Everybody can win. Literally, everybody can win. Everybody can win. I keep kicking them then. I don't care. Generational curses aren't always a result of DNA. A lot of generational curses are just like, the people that they just learn things and they've been doing it for so long that they can't undo it. It's a way of thinking. See, this is what you got to understand. A lot of our bad habits, the habit isn't the curse. It's the thinking that provokes the habit. You understand what I'm saying? It's the thinking that enables us to do the habit. The habit is just a symptom of what the real problem is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people have a real issue that they're dealing with. And its physical manifestation is whatever the negative habit is. It's not the actual habit. Do you get it? It's just, it's just what we see and exhibit is just this physical manifestation of it. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to say DNA predetermines somebody's thought pattern, but what I will say is this: an individual can be born and be more apt because of different glands or different because of something involving their DNA. They might be more apt to be more susceptible to certain things, like hormones. Certain hormones they might have a surplus of certain hormones, or they might have a lack of other hormones. They might have a surplus of some hormones, or they might have a lack of other hormones. And thus, having this surplus and this lack of certain hormones, that can cause a situation where an individual and having a surplus or a lack of this, whatever it might be, might actually cause for a person to have certain tendencies. That's a fact. But no, I don't think it's in the DNA as much as people. I think it's something that we can't really. I don't think that we're smart enough as a human race or as the general public. That's a way better way to put it. I don't think we're smart enough as the general public to be able to truly understand what DNA does. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe in the Most High, personally, me. I don't push it on people, but a lot of my principles and governing bodies of what I do and talk about. That don't make any sense. Yeah, and my point being is, you can't say that just because a person's born to a certain family that they're predetermined to do certain things. Because I personally, so how do you explain people? Hold on. How do you explain individuals that get adopted and pick up basically all the characteristics of their adopted family? How do you explain that if it's so much nature? If it's so much nature, how do you explain this? That a person gets adopted and picked up so many of the characteristics, if not all of the characteristics of their adoptive family, rather than the family in which they came from. How do you explain this? How do you explain a child being adopted into an atmosphere, and they go into a good household and they're not good people. You know what I'm saying? It's not that cut and dry. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. Shout out to Ruby Reed with the donation. She said, "We all win today. May God's blessings on us." That's a fact. Can we kick that person? I don't know. Just kick that person. I don't know what the heck they putting up. No, what I'm saying is it's not that cut and dry. That's all I'm saying. It's not that cut and dry. I think we shouldn't just break it down that simply because it's not that simple. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point in which I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. I knew the trolls was gonna pop up today when I gave that when I told everybody the other day about how it's a major network that I'm supposed to be going in for. I don't know what I'm supposed to actually be doing, but I think they just want to have a meeting with me. They probably just want me to talk with me about something. I don't know what they want to talk about, to be honest with you. I mean, I know what they want to talk about, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go no further into it. But I knew that the trolls was going to show up. You feel me? I'm pretty sure they're in here now. So shout out to this dude showing these guys just the type of pull that I have. Oh, appreciate you, Matt. I mean, I always try to be the best me. Yeah, they're always in here. It's a fact. They don't know how the media work, so they in here trying to make me look bad, but they don't understand how the media work. Nobody realizes academics really didn't get big until people started hating on them. That's when academics got big. That's a fact. If we eat better, we will have less mental illness problems in our society. If we eat better, we have less health problems in our society. We have to figure out a way to get away from canned foods. I eat canned food sometimes, so I'm not talking bad about nobody. Got to figure out a way to get away from canned foods. We got to figure out a way to eat better. We got to figure out a way to start getting more exercise. Huh? I'm not even paying no attention to dude. I'm paying attention to that shit. I do gotta go though, because one, I'm getting tired and I got some shit I gotta do and I need to drop that video for y'all. So I'm gonna be dropping at least one video we know about today, maybe two. Maybe I'll do a video on a couple of things that don't have shit to do with Treyway, to be honest with you. Yo, look, let's go be the best us today. Let's not concern ourselves with shit that don't matter. Let's not concern ourselves with shit that don't matter. Let's do that. Let's go be the best us we could be today. Let's not let other people negatively influence us. Let us try to positively influence the atmosphere around us. Let's defeat the environment by causing for the environment to be on our wavelength, on a positive wavelength. Let's do that. Let's be our best selves today. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all day. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.